Hi, I'm Bern Simpson, and this is VR Stereo Photos of Space, Part 3, a look at stereoscopic space views. This VR video is intended to be viewed in a VR headset to show the space views in 3D. In this Part 3, we'll look at the Space Shuttle, the International Space Station, and finally views of Earth from space. The view here is of the Endeavour Space Shuttle on the launch pad in 2009. This is a remarkable stereo image. It is of the Discovery Space Shuttle launch in 2005. Here's a close-up of the Discovery engines. It's a little hard to view in stereo. Still remarkable if you think about it. This is the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. It was taken from the International Space Station during a rollout of the Space Shuttle Discovery. The two large circles are the shuttle launch pads. The lower complex is a vehicle assembly building. Here's Endeavour Space Shuttle in space. And now this is the 2002 aft view of the International Space Station. The photo was taken during an undocking and fly-around of a shuttle mission. Notice the Canadarm in the distance there. This is a close-up from the other direction. It is the forward view of the International Space Station. The Canadarm is just partially visible in the upper right there. This is now 4 years later, in 2006. This is the aft view taken from the orbiter Discovery as it moves in to dock with the station. There's a Progress vehicle visible that is docked on the close end to the right there. Now, 2 years later, 2008, Space Shuttle Endeavour was on approach to the station. The shuttle crew members took a few photos of this ever-growing orbital outpost. This is a close-up of that stereo image. Notice the Canadarm on the right. This is now 3 years later in 2011. Notice the docked Space Shuttle Endeavour in the lower part with the Canadarm extending around it. This was taken from the Russian Soyuz spacecraft following its undocking. Here's the Hubble Space Telescope. NASA launched it into low Earth orbit in 1990. Notice the open flap on the left. It leads to the mirror inside. This was taken when the Space Shuttle Atlantis rendezvoused with the Hubble Space Telescope for repairs to the Hubble. This is astronauts mission specialist Joseph Tanner in 2006 on a spacewalk. The mission STS-115 astronauts and the Expedition 13 crew were joining efforts on the construction of the International Space Station. Here's astronaut mission specialist Richard Mistracchio on an EVA for construction and maintenance of the International Space Station. This spacewalk was with astronaut Clayton Anderson. And here's the Discovery Space Shuttle on landing. This is at the Mission Control Center at NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, Texas. The flight controllers are in the Space Shuttle flight control room, and they're watching the landing of the Space Shuttle Atlantis at Edwards Air Force Base in California. We're now going to look at a sampling of Earth views from space. This is the 1995 Hurricane Louise taken from two weather satellites. The satellites were 6,000 miles apart and 22,000 miles up during the hurricane. 1992 Hurricane Andrew, a Category 5, struck the Bahamas, Florida, and Louisiana. The stereo image is again from weather satellites. The U.S. satellites are named GEOS and are operated by NOAA, monitoring the weather conditions. GEOS stands for Geostationary Operational Environmental Satellites, and NOAA is National Oceania and Atmospheric Administration. This image was taken by the crew of the Space Shuttle with a handheld camera. It is the Eye of Hurricane Emilia in 1994. Hurricane had winds of up to 155 miles an hour. This is a thunderstorm anvil, a cumulonimbus cloud over Africa. The image was taken from the International Space Station in 2008 while it was over Western Africa. It shows a fully formed anvil cloud. The high energy levels of these storm systems typically make them very hazardous. Here is thunderstorms over Brazil. These are called building thunderstorms. The image was taken from the Space Shuttle Challenger in '84. This is Honolulu on Oahu of Hawaii. A Landsat satellite image was combined with an elevation model from Shuttle radar to calculate the two perspectives. Notice the Waikiki beaches and the Diamond Head crater in the lower part of this image. This is Mount St Helens in Washington. Again, a Landsat satellite image combined with shuttle radar topography to calculate two perspectives. This is Mount Era in Arusha National Park in Africa. Image again from Landsat combined with shuttle radar. And just as an illustration, I grabbed this by capturing two perspectives from Google Earth. This is Cheryshev volcano in the Kuril Islands in northeast Japan. International Space Station astronauts photographed this volcano in the early stage of eruption. The plume is made out of brown ash and white steam. This is the eruption of volcano Cheryshev, one of the world's most active volcanoes. It is in the remote area of far eastern Russia. The volcano is part of the ring of fire that surrounds the Pacific Ocean. And here I'll end my VR presentation with a striking view of the Earth's horizon as the sun sets over the Pacific Ocean. This was taken in 2003 by Expedition 7 crew member while on board the International Space Station. I want to thank you for watching my VR stereo photos of space. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel to be informed of any new VR videos. Thank you for watching.